All right, Pro Dumpster Diver back at it again. We have a new video today, and we have brand new scrap we're going to go over. Now, it came in two Ziploc bags, and I know it's blocking the kind of view, so I'm going to move the first bag away from you, and I'm going to move the second bag. And what we have is we have a lot of pounds of this. So these are different boards, and we've actually never had these boards on the channel right now. And this is actually pretty interesting. So I do want to go over this. We've been posting a lot of videos recently. A lot of you have been asking what's going on, how have things been. I'm great right now. I hope you guys are enjoying the holidays. Happy holidays, by the way. Hope you have a good January, a good February, and everything like that. We're going to go over this here. I have a lot of questions in the comments, so let's do this. Now, I separated these there because even though they came in the same packaging, they're two different boards. Now, some people are like, hey, how is that possible? What exactly is this? Okay, so I got this off of eBay a while ago, and what this actually is it is 15 pounds, okay, of high yield new scrap circuit boards for gold recovery. And it actually came stacked up together. So if you can actually see this end piece here and this end piece here, these basically go together. Let me put it this way. It goes together like this, all right? And it all came up on one board together, and I had to snap them because I need them to go into Ziploc bags, okay? So this is 15 pounds, all right? Now, I did pay a good amount for it right now. I'm absolutely ecstatic that I was able to actually get my hands on this right now. Now, all of this costs less than $100. Now, this isn't everything. I had Ziploc bags for this 15 pounds. I just put these out to actually show you now. This is the first one. This is number one. This is the first board. Now, this board here, compared to, and I know it's like reflecting off the light, has a lot more gold on it than I actually thought. Because when I looked at the pictures, I thought, oh, it's pretty good. No, it's got a lot more on it. I like this because the gold pieces here are in small bundles, and I can actually just take them with a wire brush and just brush it off. Now, is it double-sided? Yes, but not really. I mean, you can look at the other side and it's like, dude, that doesn't have much on it. I would just end up brushing this, and this off, right? That's basically it. But the front side has a lot of gold on it, so I want all of this exposed to the aqua regia, the muriatic acid, and hydrogen peroxide. Now, when I'm done with this video, I'm going to immediately take this and put this out in the gray bucket because we already did the other videos for the previous ones there. This one is going to end up being done right now, which is definitely pretty good. This is high quality gold scrap. Now, they labeled it high yield. It's not high yield, it's high quality because the yield on that is depending on what you bought it for and also the amount of gold on it. So if I paid 25 bucks for it, yeah, it's high yield. Okay. If I paid 300 bucks for this, it's not high yield at all because I had to pay a lot of money in order to get less gold. So it's not high yield gold scrap. It's just gold scrap. Okay. But this here is high quality gold scrap because not the fact we have a lot of gold on it, but it's the small pieces that are here that are able to be brushed off with a wire brush. So this is definitely good. And these absolutely are perfect. I love the little niche in the corner as well, and they're all similar to this. Okay, now this other piece here is very different. This, compared to the first one, actually has more gold on it. Okay, but it's also more PCB. So if you can actually look at them, you're going to see these squares at the end there by my thumb. Okay, which is very, very different, and it also has those small pieces. So chips would actually end up going right in here. Now the problem is with this piece, they had to discard it. Okay, you're supposed to have holes here where the chip is inserted, which should basically be, if I can do this correctly, it should be inserted right there, but there's no holes in it. Okay, so where would you get this piece? This is like, you have holes over here. You see these holes here, right? The hole should be over here to insert the chip or to insert a lens. Okay, so this would be something for a small phone here. You have a hole in the bottom. Okay, now what this would be used for would end up being something high tech, which would require gold. So this would be, as an example, a control board for a microscope, a high density microscope, which would zoom into particles. Okay. Now, they printed many of these boards, which are supposed to be mass manufactured. But the problem is they messed up with the circuit. And so they want to sell it in order to get some money back for it. Okay. Now, the second part of that is they wanted to sell it. No one's going to buy it because in the scientific community, they don't need this. They'll buy 24 karat gold. They don't need gold scrap. So what they'll do is they'll auction it off in bulk or send it to a recycling center and charge the person half of the amount. So they still get paid, and also the next person gets a discount, but they're also going to yell at the person who made the circuit because they effed up so freaking bad. All right. So now it comes into my hands. Now, what does the back look like? Well, again, the same thing as this part here, right? There's not much gold on the back, to be honest. A lot of the gold is on the front, okay? And again, it's very, very good. I'd have to convert this into the 1/20, but to be honest, I don't, because I'm breaking the 120 rule, okay? So these pieces is very good, high quality gold scrap right now. When I'm done with this video, I'm immediately going to throw them into acid and start getting that off. This week is going to be a bit warm, so we're definitely going to see how that goes. All right. Any questions? Hit up the comments below. Pro Dumpster Diver out. And for those of you, also basically saying, hey, John, what are you doing with your holiday? What are you doing with your vacation? What's going on? We want to know. I'm going to show you a little secret thing here. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to move the camera. Voila. This is what I'm working on here. That is the king. See this? This here is heavy as hell. Okay? And we're going to end up showcasing all of that as well. All right? That's what we're doing, baby. And we got all of this in here too. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay? Am I busy? Absolutely. But guess what? We're making it happen. Pro Dumpster Diver out.